Operation Shadow Island. Pavel Kostka, PPKPP. War thriller. Tensions filled the White House as a decision that could start war was about to be made. A glowing map of the Caribbean with Cuba in the center lay across the table. Sanctions failed. The fuel blockade caused blackouts but did not break the regime. Frustration grew, and with it pressure for a stronger response. The president slowly tracked pressure on Havana. A coercion mission was launched, and a mission to transfer power to the Shadow Island force was quietly launched. Darkness had become normal in Cuba. Entire cities fell unconscious night after night. People listened to crackling radios as soldiers patrolled the streets with increasing urgency. But beneath the surface, something far more dangerous was brewing. A hidden bunker deep beneath Havana held technology that no one outside the island knew existed. General Cruz stood at its steel doors, fully aware that if an attack came, the war would resemble no known world defense. In the Atlantic, the U.S. fleet moved precisely into position, aircraft carriers, bombers, and elite units ready for a quick strike designed to end quickly and decisively. Major Daniel Reeves sat in his cockpit and felt that this mission was different from anything he had flown before. The order came, and within minutes the jets were roaring through the night sky towards Cuba. Military systems failed. Radars failed. Communication systems failed. Planned. Everything indicated total control. Then came the answer. Havana disappeared from the satellite view. Operators stared at their screens in disbelief as data streams collapsed into noise. Systems reported errors that made no sense. Then the image returned. But something was wrong. Something deeper had shifted, as if reality itself had shifted. Reeves and his team were stationed near the target location under the city, moving through the darkness with night vision guiding their steps. The entrance to the bunker was unguarded. The door was already open. There were no soldiers inside, no weapons. Just a faint pulsing light in the middle of an empty room. As they approached, the soldiers seemed to bend. The walls rippled, but the space around them completely rippled, but no voice around them disappeared. Folded inwards. Their signal immediately cut off. Away. Panic spread on the command ship as communications with the unit fell into meaningless fragments. Several systems on nearby vessels began to fail. Navigation drifted. Instruments flickered. Something invisible spread throughout the area. High above, the Caribbean sky began to warp, invisible to the naked eye but enough to disrupt satellites and aircraft. In the bunker's control room, General Cruz watched as the data stabilized into confirmation. The system worked. The enemy entered but could not leave. But even as he understood the deeper truth, this was no longer a weapon that could be controlled. Something had opened up, something beyond war itself. Across the ocean, American forces tried to withdraw, but it was too late. Planes lost their bearings, ships reported impossible data, electromagnetic signals twisted into patterns that man could not decode. From the depths of the jamming came a signal that was not mechanical, not human, something older or completely alien to understanding. What started as a deliberate military strike turned into a force that neither side could command within hours. Cuba was no longer just a target or a battleground. It became a gate, and by opening it the world crossed a line from which it could never return. The real enemy was no longer another nation, but an unknown force that had now broken into reality itself.